All right, perfect. This is really exciting. I'm in Montreal currently. I'm here with Void. He is a local tattoo artist, and we are at his studio. What part of the city is this?
This is Chinatown, correct?
Chinatown.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, I totally did not know that there was a Chinatown in Montreal, but that's super cool. So Void has been in the tattoo scene here for a minute now. He's really well established. He has this amazing studio. I'm super excited and actually shocked that I'm here because this all happened so randomly. I came to Montreal 3 days ago, and randomly I went to this rave. My friend took me. It was super cool, and there was another guy I had met, and I told him about my podcast. He was one of the guys that was organizing the rave, I guess,
Yeah.
and he introduced me to you. So give me a little background. Tell me about how you wound up there. What's your involvement in the music scene and the tattoo scene here in Montreal?
So I was present over there because I was invited, actually. One of my good friend name is Shank, and Shank basically invited me there because he's pretty good friend with Distraction Forever, and they run a post-punk new wave band, I think so, and they're pretty amazing, I gotta say. As you could have seen, like the show was super fire. It was so fucking cool to be there during the meantime, and basically, yeah, I try to go out as much as I can. I'm pretty busy with work, but when I get the chance and when I get invited, I'm always present, and I'm always present for the music and the artists that are running these shows, because
Nice.
I think it's pretty important to support it.
Hmm.
So that's what's up, man.
That's super cool. Yeah, I noticed this vibe. The vibe here in Montreal is different, I think, from anywhere I've been. It's super cool, super stylish. It has a lot of rhythm, just the way people move in general, a lot of rhythm to that. And the city has a lot of soul, I would say, as well. So tell me, what's a day in your life like as a tattoo artist here? What's like a typical day for you look like?
Oh, my days are pretty busy.
Yeah,
I dedicate most of my time drawing, and I dedicate most of my time talking to my clients as well,
nice.
and just nurturing the idea of tattooing them for the rest of their life.
Mm-hmm.
So honestly, that takes up pretty much like 80% of my time.
And what made you get into tattooing?
Basically, I'm an artist first. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
there's a difference between tattooists and artists.
Yeah,
If you end up running into other tattoo artists, they will tell you this specific distinction. Um, I went for tattooing because it was speaking to me, and it was speaking to me in a way that I'm really building personalities,
yeah,
and I'm changing life in a way, and it's just super intimate in some way when
yeah,
you tattoo someone like
yeah.
this, and it speaks a lot, and it's a thrill, and it's super. It speaks my soul, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can tell. I can tell. I think you're one of those guys that really loves what they do,
Mm-hmm.
which I think everyone in life should really strive for. It seems like a cliche, but I really think a lot of people just don't do what they really want to do, and it causes a lot of mental problems like stress and depression and anxiety and things like that.
Yeah,
But we really have to follow our path and follow our heart in life, I think.
yeah,
So I really do respect that about you, and yeah, you have I think a big impact in a way on the tattoo culture here, just based off the work that I saw from you, and so many people in the rave scene and the music scene, I think, are tatted by you. Is that where you do your networking primarily, or do you do networking? How do you get new clients?
yo, me, I go out. Honestly, after my day at the shop, I go out almost every night. outside.
Nice.
I'm someone, I ain't that much on social media, to be
Mm-hmm.
honest. I try to keep it real.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep it real in real life.
Nice.
I love real life connection, and I love word to mouth.
Yeah.
And I that's what's up. So I just go out and I talk to the people, and there's a lot of people who wants to get tattooed, you know.
Yeah.
And
Totally.
I always end up with the clients almost every day.
That's awesome.
Yeah, because I'm real with them, and I just entice their idea,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm tattooing for the people, you know. I've been pushing my style for a long time, and now what prevails for me is tattooing people what they want and what they like getting tattooed.
Yeah.
And I work my ideas with my style, and that's what's up. Yeah.
That's really cool. And what's your? Do you have any? I'm sure you have loads of stories. You know, crazy events which have happened while tattooing, or with a client. Do you have any on the top of your mind you can think of, like a crazy tattooing story?
Yeah, I have crazy tattoo story.
Yeah, tell me, tell me.
Yeah, I'm thinking about a story that could suit the situation right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what is the craziest one I've done? I've tattooed a porn star, man.
Really? Tell me about that.
Yeah, I mean, it's just always funny to see your tattoo on a porn star, you know.
Yeah,
Because, you
I
know,
can imagine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just there.
It's just
And
there, yeah.
Yeah, it was actually a super cool piece, and it was a line that was starting from the chin to the genitals,
Wow.
and from the other part of the genitals to the neck, and that was really cool to do, and just to see what's up about it, and just seeing that girl on video sometimes it's just like, I don't know, it just stands out, you know.
Yeah, that's
You're just like, yo, what's up with that, man?
that's surreal.
That's surreal, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I've
surreal.
never. I think
Yeah.
most people have never thought of that scenario. Like, what is it like to be the artist who has their tattoo on an adult actor?
Yeah,
That's fascinating to think about.
yeah. I mean, it's like, honestly, I mean, like, it's not that big of a deal. Like, I
Yeah.
find it amazing. Like, I respect every individual,
Of course.
and through their work as well. And
Yeah, of course.
yeah, like every porn star is welcome to get tattooed. By the way,
Hell yeah.
Like, yeah, you can rock these ideas with me. I'm gonna be there. I'm there for the sex worker. I'm there for like whoever profile suits. Like, I'm there for you.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's awesome. What's the, in your opinion, I don't want to say strange because that has a negative connotation, but what's the most abnormal tattoo someone has requested?
Oh yeah, there's always these ones, huh? I tattooed. There was that guy, you know. Back when I was a bit younger,
Yeah.
I used to tattoo a lot of punks, you know. And there was that guy that was really standing out, okay?
Yeah.
And he was into a lot of weird shit.
Yeah.
And basically, it's funny because he brought that girl from New Jersey.
Wait, you're saying a guy I know or
No,
that guy?
in Montreal.
Okay.
It was almost 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He brought his girl from New Jersey.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and he was really committed to this relationship, and he tattooed his name on his forehead.
Wow.
And I've done that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's that those sort of situation, honestly. Now I try to be careful with them.
Yeah.
But back then,
You would just do it.
I will do anything, you know, for the rock stars. Yeah.
Nice.
For the rock stars of this world, I will do the most.
Have you kept up with him?
No, it's he had a lot of problems at some point because he was drinking a lot,
Yeah.
and honestly, respectable guy. We had fun memories. You see, I can still talk about these memories, you know.
Nice.
But no, he's been out of the game for a little time now. I don't know where he ended up. He was really cool though.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's super cool. Um, yeah, I can't imagine. Did you ever have a tattoo where you regretted doing it afterwards?
I don't think there's much things about regretting doing a tattoo.
Yeah.
Clearly, I've evolved during the meantime, but I feel like it's part of the process, and I really enjoy the process of tattooing and evolving with it.
Yeah.
Like I feel like these tattoos are part of a story, you know,
Yeah.
and you gotta enjoy the story.
100%.
Yeah, and you see these people afterwards, you know.
Yeah.
I see all of them,
Mm-hmm.
and each time they come to me, they tell me about their story. It's cool to have been part of it, you know.
Yeah, that's awesome. And do you have a favorite one or do you not have a favorite?
Oh, oh man, all these peoples are amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
all my clients are amazing.
I respect that.
Yeah,
I respect that.
I love people, man.
What's your favorite thing to tattoo?
Honestly, I forge my style in. I'm an old soul, okay? I don't like technology that much and
Yeah.
what it has done to our generation, but that's why I try to my tattoos overall is really linked to symbolism.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I really try. It's tough to navigate, you know, because getting to know people and everything, know they're suited for example, like a dagger, or for a certain animal, or like or anything that is pretty symbolic, you know. Trying to suit the symbol to their personality is what I love to do the most.
Nice.
And yeah, and I love to draw like wildlife. I love to draw like medieval weapon or everything that is pretty old, to be honest.
Nice. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Did someone ever come in and ask you to choose a tattoo for them, or do they always choose one?
All the time.
It happens.
It's happening every single week.
And then you try to think of what would best match their vibe.
Yeah.
So what about me? What if I asked you that, what kind of tattoo do you think?
I feel like from what I know, you're someone who was really passionate, who was really driven,
Thank you.
and you really that's why I accept to meet you, man, because
Of course.
you really you had a lot of energy to give,
Yeah.
and you're super amazing, man.
Thank you.
I want you to know that, and you're a free spirit and you're a wild spirit. That's what I can see, and you're really close to your values. In terms of ideas, usually I address the list
Yeah.
of ideas that I've set up. What could be it? It could be a wild animals, you
Nice.
know, like a fox or something.
Oh wow, that's funny. So I used to be an audio engineer a few years ago, and I would record rappers, and I went by a name, a stage name, and it was Fox.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my name. Yeah.
Yeah, I think a fox would really suit you, man.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, you really flattered me just now. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Thank you. All right.
That's what's up, because you're flaming. You're really
Thank you.
flaming.
Does it have anything to do with my hair color?
I mean, there could be something about
Yeah.
that.
Nice. So tell me about Chinatown. What's it like to work here?
Chinatown is one of my favorite quarter from since I was a child,
Yeah.
and this place, I don't know. It's just like the Asian culture, like is really cool, to be
Yeah.
honest. And it's in the middle of downtown Montreal.
Yeah, of course.
Like it's close to every single quarter, and
Yeah.
I live in Chinatown as well.
Yeah.
So like, it's easy for me to everyone in the city pass by here
Nice.
at least once or 2 times or even 10 times a year. It's a pretty popular neighborhood.
Yeah.
So that's what I loved about this neighborhood.
Do you ever run into people on the street who you know?
Yeah, dude, all the
Awesome.
time. Montreal, I've been over here for 10 years now,
Mhm.
and I'm from the south shore of Montreal, but since I've been here, yeah, you will end up seeing the same faces again and again. Even in the metro, It's because Montreal is super compact, you know.
Yeah.
That's why when you say like there's a lot of energy over here, it's because there's 10 bars right on the same corner of the
Yeah.
street, like, and there's raves downtown, east side, west side, north side,
Yeah.
name it. There's places to hang out everywhere.
Nice.
So like overall, that's why it's really cool down here.
So the rave culture here now, it's my understanding that it's sort of like the capital of raves in a way, like because it's really not so big in Boston where I'm from, but I know there are some, but it's here. I think it's like really, even the regular clubs like have always like techno.
Absolutely.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
and that's really cool. I
Oh,
really
yeah.
like that kind of music. So, what is your opinion on the current rave scene, and where do you predict it will go in the future?
I think it'll be non-stop. This city is set up for a good long time, and Montreal has been a party city for for so long, man.
Tell me about that. I have no idea about the history of Montreal.
Let me tell you, like, there's clubs everywhere. It's a nightlife city. Me, I live by the night. I
Nice.
always live by the night.
Yeah.
I don't go outside during the day. I'm a straight
You're
up
nocturnal.
I'm a straight up vampire.
Nice.
Yeah, I always go at night. I don't suit the daily people,
Yeah.
the day people. I suit the night people. But it's been more suited for this the new generation that has come
Yeah.
to go out and party. Because me back then, the raves were really on the ground. They
Yeah.
were outside as well.
Tell me about that.
They were not inside. They were outside.
So it was cold sometimes, and
I mean, that was pretty much it. You had your backpack. You had you were going in the mud, and you were just in nature all the time. I mean, what you could call of nature in a city,
yeah,
but like yeah, it was always outside. And the venues for inside rave they were pretty small back at the time, and they were pretty. Not only that, and if something you were going in like factories that are closed now, or just like underground shitty ass spot with a bunch of homeless, bunch of like drug addict or whatever, you know, it was pretty wild, pretty wild, you know.
yeah. I'm sure. I can imagine.
Yeah, you had the I know main spots for me were the Frigo, there were
Frigo.
the Techno Park, and there were Spot Vio. Yo, those three really stood out.
Nice.
And after the more I grew up in the scene, and there was as well like Parc La Fontaine.
Back to full town.
Yeah, we're bringing the speaker at Parc La Fontaine, and we're just throwing it as hard as we can.
Nice.
And pretty much, if someone had a sound system, he could do whatever he wanted everywhere. There was also the Parc Jeanne Mance.
Parc Jamons.
Jeanne Mance, yeah. The Parc Jeanne Mance is the Montreal Park. And basically, you had this super huge statue. People gather over there all the time. You got tons of activities to do. And we used to throw raves over there as well.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Who do you think is the top? Who are your top DJs, favorite DJs currently?
Oh my god, like talking about DJs, is there one I love the most? There's DJ Poirier. DJ Poirier is really cool. He's a bit older than me, and he's been in the scene for a long time, and he plays some like I don't know techno. I think that guy would straight up play everything, to be honest.
Yeah.
But he used to. I've seen his set at Dacha.
Yeah.
If we're talking specifically about DJs, you know.
Nice.
But me personally, I'm more in the rap scene over here in Montreal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell me about that. I had no idea you were involved with the rap scene.
Yeah, I mean, I'm more involved in the rap scene as much as I can, okay? Because
Yeah.
I'm a pretty busy man, okay?
Yeah, of course.
And I have a really selective memory about this. And with names, I'm bad with names. Okay, but the rap scene over here, it's a bit more low key. Okay,
Yeah.
you don't find that much event. They're more rare.
Yeah.
But like for example, Lord Gasp and Kill J and Team XXI, if you can tell, Bunkin as well. Those are the rapper I fuck with right now,
Yeah.
and they're super cool. And we even throwing an event, a rap event, on May 17. It's gonna be called Outcast Criminal.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I've done the flyer, I've done everything,
Wow.
and me and Bunkin has been setting up all the artists over here,
Yeah.
and that's gonna be pretty lit, I gotta say. Okay.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
we doing
Guys,
this.
make sure to check that out.
Yeah, check that out.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. To any of my viewers who are in America or anywhere else, come to Montreal. You will love it. Montreal is the coolest city I've ever been to, I would say. It's so cool. These are the coolest people in the world.
That's what's up, man.
All right. So you're talking about the rap scene. I think a lot of my audience will be interested because we never hear about Canadian rap except for like Drake, you know.
Yeah.
What kind of subjects and topics are they rapping about here?
That's me. Okay, I gotta start with I'm visually stimulated, so like words and like in lyrics like that.
Yeah.
I'm having an actual hard time understanding.
Yeah, of course.
It's a hard task for me. Okay?
Yeah.
And working on my verbal is actually it's been taking me a long time.
Yeah, I mean, it's impressive you're doing so well talking in English. Like,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah, I'm
cool.
French first as well.
Yeah, that's awesome. How did you learn English?
Oh, it's over here in Quebec. We learn English from a pretty young age.
Yeah.
Second grade, basically.
I've met some Quebecois that don't speak any English.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I think I mean like that's always funny to me. Like honestly, like we're surrounded by Americans and we're surrounded by English. So like it's
Maybe
always
they
surprising.
Maybe they just didn't want to talk to me, potentially.
That might be something. Okay?
Potentially, yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of Quebecois like this, man.
Yeah, no,
Like-
but you guys are nice. You guys are awesome. Speaking of people, you know, you shouted out some rappers, some people in the rave scene, DJs. Who are the tattoo artists that inspired you?
Yeah, okay. There might be a few that I like. Simon is the shop owner over here, and Simon has been someone who's really been hooking me up, and has been helping me push my heart,
Nice.
and not only push my heart but build up myself properly as an artist over here.
Yeah.
And someone who was really, really inspiring for me was Steph Guillotine. Steph Guillotine has been she's phenomenal.
Yeah.
I've never seen someone as phenomenal as that girl.
What
in my
style
entire life.
does she do?
She's doing mostly black work,
Nice.
and she has that touch of spooky touch, you know.
Yeah,
Spooky
I don't
vibe.
know. Wait, what do you mean by that?
It's like Halloween.
Yeah,
It's like
nice.
really spooky, you know.
Yeah.
Like, the more spooky Halloween type vibe.
That's
and,
awesome.
she likes to draw like puppets or just like flowers. That girl can literally draw every
Nice.
single thing. And because I was part of her progression, that's someone I really
You
really
taught her some
estimate.
stuff?
I didn't taught her some stuff. If something, she taught me some
Nice.
stuff.
Nice.
And just seeing how she draw, you know, I
Nice.
was really inspired by that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
and
sure.
Simon as well. Technically, as technical wise, Simon is solid, like
Awesome.
really solid, and that's why I stand beside him, because that guy he has books and books of culture to unveil and to show
Mm-hmm.
to people, and that's why I stand by him.
That's super cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like you just got done tatting someone just now.
Oh, that's Mary over here.
Nice.
She's one of her new tattoo artists in this shop, actually.
Nice.
Yeah. She's really cool as well. She's doing Mexican style Chicano
Oh yeah.
a bit more,
Mm-hmm.
and she's really versatile.
Nice. And how often are you tatting other tattoo artists?
I hang out more with the music scene.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, there you will see there's a lot of tattoo artists that only hang out with other tattoo artists.
yeah.
But
You're
I
more
got
into the music.
yeah, I'm more into the music world,
Nice.
and I don't hang out that much with tattoo artists anymore. It's I'm a bit a lone wolf into that.
That's awesome. I respect that. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
lone wolf mentality.
Yeah, yeah. I stand with my team. I stand with the real OGs.
Yeah.
But like, I have my group of friends, and I'm someone who loves to party and go out.
Yeah.
So like, that's what's up, man.
Tell me about your team because you've been shouting your team out. Like, tell me about them. What kind of roles do you guys play?
So my team right now, I'm trying to build a team, okay?
Hell yeah.
And it took a long time to just lead into that matter.
Yeah.
But because it takes a long time for people, for artists, just to work on their style and work on themselves.
Yeah.
And being able to collaborate with other artists, that's a really hard time. That's a really hard task. You
Yeah,
know?
of course. Yeah, because we're all so focused on ourselves and like our own path and career
Yeah.
as artists. So it's like, I totally understand what you mean.
Yeah. Like
yeah,
it takes a lot, and to lead a group of people, especially in Montreal, you have a lot of people that are neurodivergent.
yes,
And
I like that about Montreal.
Yeah, super, and it's people go nuts in their ways. Like they really people are really stubborn, and people like people really believe in what they do.
Today,
You know?
today I was walking on the street. I went to a pharmacy to buy a toothbrush, like a travel toothbrush.
Okay.
On the way back, I was walking by this like construction site.
Yeah.
I see a guy running. He runs into the site. He like breaks his way into past the gate. He grabs a brick. He runs out with the brick. He throws it at a car.
Dead ass.
Yeah. He was right next
yeah.
to me.
Yeah.
I started running.
Dead ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I ran away.
Oh, trust me, that happens a lot.
That's crazy.
Yeah, people over here.
Yeah, it's different out here.
Yeah, we gotta be. It's people. You don't see as much violence as you can see in other places.
Yeah.
In North America.
Yeah.
But clearly, yeah, it's a people get frustrated and get grumpy. That's how I see it. But like, it's not because first of all, there's no weapon over here. Okay.
Yeah.
There's no guns over here.
Mm-hmm.
So in terms of violence, okay, you have a couple of weirdos and fucking creeps.
Yeah.
But like these guys, these weirdos get spot really quickly.
Yeah.
And if you start doing some trouble over here, you will get slapped and you will get cast out, and we will know about you.
Yeah.
So there's people are pretty much aware. People talk a lot. You know.
I like that. I really like that.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
such a strong sense of community here. And
Absolutely.
yeah, people are always looking out for each other.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's one of the things I really do like about Montreal.
Yeah.
And the French. Je voudrais apprendre à parler le français. Ouais,
Fuck
c'est
yeah.
ça.
That's amazing, man.
Merci beaucoup.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love trying to learn French. I love languages and just being here and talking French all the time.
Yeah.
What's your favorite kind of food they have here? Like, because the food here is very different from in America. Like,
It's really good.
yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
What do you like about it?
It's super diverse, you know,
Yes,
and
yeah.
people love food. It's French, okay?
Mhm.
French, it was the same when I was in New Orleans, actually. Like it's a French community, and French love food, So you will see a tons of super high-end restaurant over here actually.
Yeah.
And people love to eat. People love to
Yeah.
to eat whatever it is. You can find anything in Montreal, straight up.
Yeah, it's awesome.
It's straight up. You can find any single thing, man. Culinary wise, I love ramen. So you can tell me anything like pizza, sushi. You can Italian restaurant, Greek restaurant. Whatever for real at this point. Like I can just a list like that of things, but we're pretty pushed culinary wise.
What's your personal favorite cuisine?
It's not. I'm more of an art fan. Okay, like
An art fan.
I'm all about.
Well,
culture.
food can be art. Yeah.
I mean, but not the one I strive for. Okay?
Yeah.
But like man, like I love. Clearly, everyone talks about this. We have the coolest ramen like ever.
I gotta try that. Yeah.
Yeah. There's that spot on Rachel and Saint Denis that I love a lot. I love everything that is well cooked.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm really open to anything.
You're not picky.
I'm not picky at all,
Nice.
except for mushrooms. It's crazy. I hate mushrooms, dude.
Really?
Yeah, that's my.
Like you don't like a mushroom pasta or on a burger.
No,
you just
absolutely not, bro. Never. I hate it. I hate it. It's like
That's your one thing.
that's my one thing I
Wow.
hate as fuck. Never put mushrooms in my meal, man. I will die. It's funny enough.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah.
I mean, no, I get it. I totally get
Yeah.
it. Like for me, it's like cheese. I really don't like eating cheese. I know that's like.
For real. Oh, I get.
Yeah.
I get what's up.
Yeah.
I get what's up.
Yeah.
Cheese is overrated, man.
But I like it. I like pizza sometimes. Like I'll eat it sometimes, but
Yeah.
just not all the time.
It's overrated and it's bad for your health, like super bad for your health. So
Yeah, I can see that.
yeah, straight up.
But clearly, you're also into fashion.
Yeah,
Tell me about that.
yeah. I love fashion, man. I love fashion. I only wear these people that have been making clothes for me.
Awesome.
I've always supported them as much as I could.
Yeah.
And that's the fashion scene over here in Montreal is really exclusive, though.
Tell me about that.
You gotta know people that
Yeah.
are in the scene, and it's hard to get into in some way. But overall, I love fashion, man. I love it a lot. I'm working a lot with Undisclosed currently, and his apprentice. Those are my homies. Shout out to them as well.
Nice.
And those are my current fashion project. I'm trying to bring other fashion artists into the scene, but fashion artists from the underground, I want to see them more. I want to see them more. I want to push them more.
Yeah.
But like overall, you got a lot of défilé as well.
Yeah. Definitely.
They défilé in mud basically. Like
What's that?
Fashion show.
Okay.
Yeah, you have a couple of them. They're really cool. You got two as well as Shadow Wizard, Money Gang, man.
Yeah.
This is as well. They're in the rap scene. I forgot to mention them earlier.
Nice.
I fuck with Shadow Wizard, Money Gang. They're the OGs. They're pretty OGs actually, in the rap scene in Montreal and in the sort of like weird techno whatever the fuck it is. Like they're just out there killing it.
That's really interesting because
Oh, and I forgot to mention as well, man. Grimy Montreal are the OGs as well in
Nice.
fashion industry. In the fashion industry in Montreal, they're super OGs, man.
Nice.
Yeah, you got Grimy Montreal, Shadow Wizard, Money Gang, and you got Undisclosed. Those are my top 3 currently. I love them a lot.
nice. That's awesome.
Yeah, but like no, that guy didn't know at all. He wanted a cover up actually, and I was just like, yeah, man, for sure. He texted me today and he didn't answer yet, so
Yeah. He had actually told me, because I knew him. He was the way I got to that party, but he told me his passion is fashion, and
Really?
he's been trying to get into the scene but he thinks it's so exclusive here.
It is.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking.
So it's funny
man.
because I heard that twice. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it must be like crazy then.
It's crazy exclusive, man.
How is it exclusive? So like,
Yeah.
if you try to make a T-shirt company, and you try to like distribute it and meet people and show them, it will like. What do you mean when it's exclusive? Like to get it in the stores?
I don't think it's about getting it into the stores. There's a lot of thrift stores around here.
Yeah.
So like people, you can find clothes everywhere.
Yeah.
I just think that people who invest themselves into it always end up in the same clique, you know? And
Okay.
they're pretty much linked up with the tattoo scene. More in the Milan and these areas, like there's a lot of thrift shop and a lot of tattoo artists.
Mm-hmm.
But for me, maybe it's just for me, okay? But like overall, I find it pretty hard to get into. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
No, I
don't-
mean the other guy told me too, so I
Yeah.
believe it. Yeah.
Yeah, especially for outsiders, man.
Yeah.
Like that must be super hard.
Yeah.
That would be the longest to get into over here as well. The music scene, you can get the grasp of it.
Yeah.
The tattoo scene, super easy to walk into, but like the fashion scene, man,
Yeah.
they stand alone, man.
Wow.
Yeah.
Any final thoughts? Anything else you want to touch on? Shout out any projects you're working on currently?
Yo, shout out Nirvana Tattoo, man.
Yeah, that's where we are right now.
Yeah.
Nirvana Tattoo
Yeah.
in Montreal, in Chinatown.
And shout out to Outcast Criminal. We'll be running many events during the summer. This is just the first edition. I want to see my OGs at it. Shout out to all my friends, all my clients, everyone that supports me, man. Like I am there for the people. I'm there to see this art scene and culture prevail, and I want to see more about it. I want to push this, and I will see fucking cool person like Ben kicking project like this, man. I want to hear about this every single day.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Void, it has been a pleasure to have you on. I am just still so shocked that this is happening. I'm so excited and thankful. Just thank God. This is just so cool. This is the coolest thing ever. I can't believe that we're doing this podcast, but here we are in Montreal. I never would have expected this is where I would be last week, but life is crazy.
Life is crazy, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta roll, man. You gotta follow your signs, follow your life path.
Yeah.
And just roll with it.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, it's been a great podcast. Thank you, Void.
Yeah.
We'll end in 3, 2, 1.